wisdom of King Solomon, fully displayed for us in the Proverbs. And sometimes I read one, and I have to give it some thought to try to fully understand what it is that King Solomon is communicating to us. Proverbs 18:13. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. So I thought about it. I said, wait a minute, what are we talking about here? You're talking about you answer a question before you hear it. Well, then, as I began to think a little deeper in this thing, I began to realize that a lot of times, and I know I do this, somebody is saying something to me, they're asking me a question, and I'm not really tuned in, and didn't really understand what they said because I didn't really hear what they said, even though they spoke it. But yet, I had to realize that I was thinking about something else, and sometimes I'm thinking about the answer to the question because I've already determined what the question's going to be, and I've already made up my mind what the answer is. Bottom line is that I didn't really hear the question. And I have a expression that I use about things of this nature. I call it the automatic no. In other words, I didn't hear the person out. I didn't give them an opportunity to really speak what was on their mind or on their heart, and perhaps a question, maybe something that they're asking permission to do, and I haven't even really fully understood what they said. I just said no. And most of the reason why that would be is because I know that in some way or another this is going to inconvenience me. This is going to cause me to have to do something or spend something or something that's going to, in some way or another, I've already predetermined that this is going to infringe on my life. And I don't want it to. Well, when I think about this even further, I began to realize that this is really a violation of my own conscience. Because I say, and this is a part of what I desire as a minister of the gospel, or even just as a human being or a Christian brother, with a heart to serve my fellow man and to serve humanity. As I go through my Christian walk where I say I want to serve God. Well, to serve God means I have to serve humanity. And sometimes that's inconvenient. And I don't want to be inconvenienced. So, it causes me to pause and to think, as often I do as I read through these Proverbs. I have to stop and meditate and give consideration to what the wise king is saying. Simply this: let's be cautious of the automatic no and give a person a chance to communicate. This is Pastor Jack King with the Gospel on the Radio broadcast.